join us live inside of Zoom. If you have registered, you will have got a link. If you can't find it, reach out to your success coach. They'll hook you up, and we're going to do a little dance party while we wait for everybody to join us in Zoom. We'll be back here in 3 minutes.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Shine, go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Canva Made Easy Challenge. I'm seeing Jenny getting the sparkles going inside the VIP room. You can tell she's a lifer because she brings the sparkles. And all of those people that have got their little stars, you're all VIPs. So welcome, VIPs. You do get first preference at Q&A time. All right, now, Canva Made Easy. Let me know if you were to rate yourself between 1 as what is Canva through to 10 as like I'm a pro and I should be teaching this. Where would you rate your skill set when it comes to Canva? Chuck that in the comments for us. So we got lots of 3s here. And my audio's a little low now. Is that too low for everybody? Can I just get a double check on the audio sound? We didn't do an audio test this morning. Everyone's good? Yeah, we're good. Oh, awesome. So maybe turn the volume up. Or just speak into the microphone. I don't know. Lots of 2s and 3s, a few 8s. A couple of ones. Well, hopefully you know what Canva is because you signed up to it if you're a one. Awesome. Well, we have a really big event for you over the next 5 days. So I have one request from everybody. Now, let me tell you what the standard industry completion rate is when people sign up to a course. Only 10% of people actually finish the course. Now, there's lots of things you could be doing with your learning and development, but just for this week, can we make this the only thing that you actually do? Put a yes in the chat if you are going to be one of the 10% at the end, or put 10% in the chat. That means you're committing to being and doing all of the classes, even if on replay, and you're committing to doing the home play that we give you. Because every single home play that we give you throughout the week, each activity builds upon the next. And then you are going to have 3 months worth of social media content evergreened, scheduled, and you can get back your time. How does that sound? Does that sound pretty cool? Right? You can start saving time because you don't have to worry that you are going to have content dropping every day. Yeah, so love it. Look at all these 10%. Sue, Kieran, Bronwyn, Anne-Marie, Heidi, Lorraine, Rebecca, Doug, Shelley, Melissa, Charlton. Hello, brother. Awesome. All right, so let us really dig into today and let me just cover with you what we're going to talk about. First off, on day one, we're just going to do a little bit of housekeeping. I just want to make sure you're all in the right places and that you're going to the right areas. Each of the links that I share with you, the team will also be dropping the links in the chat for you, and all the links will be posted inside the Facebook group. Then we're going to get into the actual training part. So we're going to talk about content planning and why it's super important. I'm going to share with you the 3 most essential types of social media posts that you should be doing. And also I'm going to talk to you about the power of live streaming. But didn't I come here for a Canva challenge? Yes, you did. You came here for Canva, but who wants to make videos inside of Canva and do some editing? Yeah, lots of hands going up. All right, and I do have another request. If you're here, this is a live event. Turn your camera on. Be present. Show up. It keeps my energy high. It keeps the team's energy high. And if you went to an event, you would have walked in with a paper bag on your head, right? Right? This is the best part of being part of this live event is actually showing up, smiling, nodding, raising your hands, and being fully present while you're here. My team and I are going to be here with you, supporting you every day. And we ask that you also show up and be present and turning those cameras on unless you're driving or you've got me in your ears and you're in the shower, then totally please don't turn the camera on. And then once we get to that, we're going to tell you what day one's homework is, or home play, we like to call it here. We're going to talk about a little extra challenge that I always love to run in these events. And we'll also be doing a little spin and win. We've got some prizes to give away. And for those that have attended live, you are going to be able to hang around and get some laser coaching from me and my team. So let's first talk about why it's best to turn up live. Well, we are going to be choosing an interactive participant. Now, the team's not going to count every single comment, but they are going to pay attention to who's the most active inside of the chat when you're live. And Sarah will be choosing a winner at the end. So the more you participate in the chat, the better for you. Also, we're going to be doing some breakout working sessions together. So hopefully you'll get a lot of that homework done during the live sessions so that you're ready for the next. And you've got to do each of the home plays so that you are ready for the next lesson. And then, of course, we're going to go dark. We're going to do some Q&A and some laser coaching with myself and my team. So it's a really good opportunity if you can attend live to do that. All right, and we've got lots of prizes that will be drawn. So today we're going to do prizes for those who have done the introduction post, the challenge post, and also the goals post. You get 3 tickets, one each. And then also this, oh, that's not meant to say Sparkle fans. That's meant to say OmniSam fans. So the OmniSam fans, if you've liked any of our social media and you've posted it under those, each of those get you another ticket into a different prize draw. And then each of the days, we also have a home play prize draw. And also that last one there is also meant to be the Live in 5 as well, is also part of the live prize draws as well if you participate in that. Awesome. All right. So let's have a look here at the agenda so I can remember where I'm at. All right, content planning. So let me know in the chat, have you actually got a content plan? Yes or no? Have you mapped out a content plan before? Lots and lots of no's. Well, that's why you're here. Love it. Awesome. Okay, so what you want to do with a content plan is that you are planning in advance so you aren't feeling like, oh, what, I've got to put something up today. Now, let me know, are you somebody who is trying to run a business and sell things on social media, or at least advertise and give, people to see what it is you sell, whether it be products or a service? Yes, let me know if you're selling a service or a product in the chat. Lots of yeses, definitely, says Anne-Marie. Selling products on social media from Rebecca. Heidi says yes. Kylie says products and a service. Marie's a service. Awesome. All right, so using social media is where you can start to grow your influence and also promote your products. Now, tell me, how many posts a day consistently do you put up on social media? And it's okay, you can tell us the truth. Judy says 0, 1 a day. Moe says 0, none yet, zeros and ones, lots of zeros from Jenny and Sarah, and 1 to 3 a week. I like that. I like that you, because you're not doing it daily, you've told me in a week what you do. Okay. All right. So this is our goal. Would it be nice to be able to know that you have at least 1 post going up every single day? Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah? Lots of yeses. Okay. What about, like us, we have a rule, 3 posts a day on all places, right? 3 a day. And you're probably thinking, oh, who's thinking 3? That's way too many. Yeah? You're thinking it's way too many? Yeah, your head is spinning, Jenny? That's our rule, but it's taken us a while to get there. I want you to at least goal for 1 post a day every day. Now, if you're thinking, oh, yeah, it's really hard on your time, Kylie, well, wait until you finish this week, because you will sleep and your posts will be going up for you. Yeah, sounds good. Awesome. And figuring out content can be really hard. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so this is our goal for you today, is what I want you to do is think of each day of the week. And this is where I started. Okay, I started by giving every day of the week a theme. Motivation Mondays, Tips Tuesdays, What You Wearing Wednesdays. That was when I was selling pretty nails, right? Like, what do you have on your fingernails every Wednesday? So think about it for your products as well. Now, I don't want them all to be, and actually, this is really important. What I want you to think about is not your promotional posts, okay? I need you to think about 3 different types of social media posts, and promotion we'll talk about in another session. But inspirational is one type of post. Motivational is another type of post, so inspiration is like, yay, oh, wow, thank you for making my heart full with some beautiful words, or yeah, that made me think about something in a different way and I need to shift that mindset. Then motivational means you are trying to get them up to do something, to take an action of some sort, whether it's to, maybe you're in the lifestyle business and people struggle with walking every day. Well, maybe just start by putting your shoes on and walking to the door every day, right? So, motivational and then educational. Now, educational posts are teaching people about your product or your service, right? So, we're not trying to sell anything, but we're educating them. So, if you were in the makeup industry, maybe smoky eyes, right, would be a really good one to teach in the educational department. If you're in the marketing space, maybe it's, how to grow an email list or how to build a funnel, right? So educational. So now I want you to start thinking about what could you do for motivational, educational, or inspirational. And now with those three main things in mind, I want you to start to think about what will be my daily topic theme. All right. So to keep it super simple, just come up with Monday through Sunday. Okay. Motivation Monday, or look, ChatGPT will probably help you, right? Put in the name of your industry and come up with a theme for each day. All right. So that will be your homework today to bring into tomorrow. But also, you're like, well, aren't you here to teach me Canva? Well, yes, I am. But rather than spending my time teaching you Canva in here, I'm better spent educating you on, once you're using Canva, how you can now use it to, sell products or book appointments or promote yourself and keep staying front of mind and tip of tongue for all of your people. So I'm just going to share screen for you and show you what we have available inside of the actual lessons. Now, they're very short lessons every day, but it will literally take you through all the major sections of Canva. So if I take you over here into the share screen, you will be able to access the Canva Made Easy Challenge. Go to canvamadeeasy.com/lessons. Now, if you've registered for this event, you will have access to it. If you can't get in, click Forgot Password and reset your password. And then if you're still having problems, reach out to your coach and they will check that you have definitely been granted access to the course. Now, inside of the course, if you're general admission, you'll have 7 days access to this, and each day, new lessons unlock. So for today, you are going to jump in and you're going to learn how to use what all the pictures on the homepage inside of Canva are actually for, right? And then in the activity section, there's a click function. I'll just take you in there. So once you've done a bit of learning, we do a little bit of reinforcement with an activity. So once you've done the first video, when you click on this button, it's going to take you into this editor where you can click the buttons and also dig a little deeper. So I recommend that you have the home screen open in one window, right? Let's just head into Canva now. Have the home screen open in one window and then be looking at this just to help you to remember what all of the buttons do, okay? Or if you're a paper type of person, try and print this out for yourself. Now, the next lesson today is in day 1, is how to use templates. So this is really cool. And then after you've watched the video, this is one of the things that you will use the most, okay, is templates. And once you do the little bit of learning, then you can click here and it will ask you to create a copy. So you'll just click on, you will have use template, not edit, but I have use edit because it's my design. But when you come in here, each of these pages down in the corner here are little activities for you to do so you can start to like use the tools, find where the tools are, okay? So once you work through each of these activities, they're going to help you with the functionality of Canva. Now, tomorrow, I will be showing you how to actually design a specific type of post. So that's what's coming tomorrow. And what we'll be looking at is those 7 themes that you come up with. I'm going to then help you to take those into Canva, design them out, and we're doing Canva. Yes, designs, and also a little bit of copywriting as well. We're going to be talking about tomorrow for each of those themes. Now, another thing I wanted to touch on with you is what I'm looking for you to create over this week is what's called evergreen content. Now, let me know in the chat if you know what evergreen content is. No. No, Chris, lots of no's, a few yeses, lots of no's. All right, excellent. So I'm teaching you something new. So evergreen content is something that if you post it today, you could still use it in 6 months, 12 months, 18 months. It's not going to date, okay? So just keep that in mind throughout the course of this 5 days because that's what we're focusing on, okay? We're not focusing in on promotional posts right now. We're going to be focusing in on educational, inspirational, or motivational posts that if posted today could be posted in 6, 12, or 2 years' time, and it would still be relevant to your audience. Because wouldn't it be nice to be able to schedule things out and then have them repost for you automatically in 6 or 12 months' time? Would that be really handy? Yeah? If you go to Meta, you can't do that. I think you can only schedule a month or so in advance, and then you've still got to put a batching day, like our team sit once, well, they used to, not anymore. They used to sit one day, like on the 28th of the month, all day, scheduling content for the next month. And then every month have to do the same. What if you've only got to spend a day or two doing it and then you never have to worry about it again? You know that content's just going to keep dropping. Come rain, hail, or shine. Joanne's like, yay! Also, Sarah, who's starring our VIPs, remember that our elites are also VIPs. Just saying. I see a couple of elites without stars. All right, cool. So that is the fun thing that we are doing today. So today is about coming up with those ideas. So what we're going to do, because you are all in the room right now, we are going to do the first home play coming up with the 5 or 7 themes for the day. If you're feeling like really adventurous, maybe you could choose 14 days and rotate them, right? So one Monday is Motivation Monday, and then the second Monday is Madness Monday. I don't know. That's if you're feeling adventurous. But if you want to keep it super simple, just one theme a day for 7 days. But for those who are really like, I really want to just make more, then do 2. But please don't do any more, because what I really want you to achieve here over the 3 days is actually completing something and not overcomplicating it. Once you've done your 7 days and we've shown you how to schedule and reschedule and plan for the future, you can go back and do it again, and now you're up to 2 posts a day, right? And then you do it again, and then you're up to 3 posts a day. For our clients who actually pay us to post for them, right, after 6 months, they've got, yeah, Jenny's like, that's me. After 6 months, they have 1 post a day, and then we do it all over again, and we now have 2 posts a day, right? And after the next 6 months, we now got 3 posts a day, right? So it's possible, but let's not overcomplicate it. I don't want you to get stuck in perfectionism and procrastination. Who's somebody who procrastinates and doesn't get the stuff done? Yes, come on. Let's be honest. Yes, lots of you. So let's That's what I call the little itty bitty shitty committee that's sitting on your shoulder, like, yeah, no, do it this way. No, do it that way. No, I can't do it yet because that's not done. Kick them off, flick them off, piss off that little itty shitty committee, and let's get it done. That's what it's all about. All right, so we are going to do a GSD 2-minute session, okay? Which means for 2 minutes, we're just going to play some music, you're going to GSD, and you're going to come up with your themes. Now, once your themes are done, then you can go and post them. Joyce, could you make sure that the home play post is available? Can you just push schedule if it's delayed for the top of the hour? You will push the home, go into the Facebook group after you've come up with your 7, and you will put them under the home play post. What are the 7? Because that's going to give you a ticket into today's prize draw, right? All right, let me find my GSD button. It's here somewhere, and if I don't find it, I'll just make one up. Here it is. All right, let's get some shit done for the next 2 minutes.
You interrupt me and I interrupt you. A shame. When did we start losing and stop giving? I remember I gave it time, all of my time. Now my mind's lost in its thoughts. I want you want only you. But my heart's all tied up in knots. Wanna release it. 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 Wanna release. Wanna release. Wanna release. Wanna release it. Do you remember when we carefully picked our words? So humble. Now it's like we don't care about what's coming out of our mouths. I'm sorry. I gave it time, all of my time. Now my mind's lost in its thoughts. I want you want only you. But my heart's all tied up in knots. Wanna release it. 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 So we don't fall fast. Said till we die.
Alrighty then. Hello. All right. How did we go? Did we come up with 3? Let us know how many daily themes did you come up? Just put the number in the chat. All right. We've lost Sarah as host. Let me fix that. Let's find you. Sarah hiding down here somewhere in the S's. Let me find Sarah. She's lost her host status. Where are you hiding? There you are. All right. Make host. There we go. Sarah is back as host. All right. We got Lorraine says 7. Great. We got this done. Heidi said 3. Shelley said 1. All right. So you have today to finish coming up with your 7-day themes. Now, they're just theme headings. I don't need you to write anything. I just need you to come up with the theme. Because tomorrow I'm going to show you how you can actually do this real fast using ChatGPT and Canva. All right, so awesome. All right, so that is where we're at. Now let me come back, make sure we've covered all the topics today. I don't think I have. And let's come back to agenda. All right, so content planning we're doing, and also 3 essentials we did. And now I want to share a story with you about the power of live streaming. So come back to me now. Can you let me know in the chat if you go live on social media? So, yes, live or no live. Pop it in the chat so I can go back and review the comments later. But let me know if you go live on social media. Yes, live or no live. Okay. Yes. We'll show you when I get to the home play stuff at the end. I'm actually going to do a share screen when I talk about the final things to do for home play. All right. Occasionally, lots of no's, a few yeses, a few not yets, not even lived on social media. Okay. So I would love you to be challenged to go live each day throughout this event and just do it inside of the Facebook group. It is a safe space. There is no bullying or nasty comments. It's nice people only. And you will be supported and surrounded by people doing the same thing as you. What I want you to do is, if you're uncomfortable with going live, is to build that confidence muscle. Just like any new thing, if it's uncomfortable, even like going to the gym and lifting weights, right? Gets really uncomfortable and sore at the beginning, but with more repetitions, it gets easier. The first time I went live was because one of my mentors and friends, Shalene Johnson, said to me, just do it. And it took me a couple of weeks to get the courage to finally hit that go live button. And what I did was I just sat it on a box and I leaned my phone up against a roll of toilet paper, and that's a story for another day. But for at least 2 weeks, I would walk down to the room where the phone was and I'd be like, oh no, I've got to go clean the cupboard. I've got to fold the laundry. I've got to do anything else but this. And then finally, when I went live, I was so scared. And I could feel the sweat running down my back, literally into my butt crack, right? That's how petrified I was. And I could feel like every nerve ending like shaking. And then when I was done, I deleted it. And I wish that I had never deleted it, because imagine looking back now in 2015 when I first went live to where I am today, right? If I could just share that video so you understood how bad I really was. If you want to, you can scroll back for days over on YouTube and see some of my earlier live streams where now also, if you're partaking in this challenge, don't overcomplicate it. Just pick up your phone, okay? Use your phone. You do not need to have all the gear like me. You know, you can use your laptop if you want to, but honestly, I just want to make, like, you pick it up and you hit the button and then just answer the questions and you're done. If you want to talk a little bit more or share, we love to share and listen. Now, honestly, 1 to 3 minutes. That's all you need. 1 to 3 minutes. Not long. Now, think about when you're done, would it be nice if somebody commented under your post and said hi? Does that make you feel good? You know, when you put a post up and someone comments on it? Well, let's do that. Let's use good karma, pay it forward, and go and watch at least 3 other people that you have not watched a video for every day to learn more about them. If you're someone who's like me, this is my guilty pleasure at the end of every challenge day, is to try and watch all of them at night. I may not comment, but if you see a little heart, I've watched it. But try to comment on at least 3 people's. And in return, 3 people will comment on yours, right? Or more, hopefully, right? Because we want to pay it forward. We want to show support for each other. And can you promise me, if you do the live, that you're not going to delete it if it's your first one? Yeah? And save it to your phone and put it away somewhere safe. So in years to come, you can look back and go, this was the time I went live first. Now, the reason I share this with you is because, well, I've done some crazy things over the years. Every year I usually pick something big that I want to like really do, like every day, come rain, hail or shine. And the year that I went live for 365 days straight. Now, this was back when live streaming wasn't a big thing and Periscope was still around. Who remembers Periscope, right? Now, the results I had from going live, my personal business page, it went from 2,000 followers that I had from just selling my network marketing product to over 70,000 followers at the end of the 12 months. Now, I'm not expecting you to go live every single day for 12 months. I'm just a little crazy when I decide to do something, I go all in. The same as see all these pretty graphics that are on the screen. This is Ecamm. I had Ecamm for about 18 months and never really used it. And then I decided every day I'm going to learn something new about Ecamm. And now look, I have pretty screens when I go live. So now, who's going to partake in the Live in 5 challenge, right? Put LI5 in the chat if you're going to comment, if you're going to participate in the Live in 5 challenge. Now, another reason why I wanted to tell you about live streaming is a couple of things. One, when you live stream, you can just talk about stuff you're good at. So what I do is I will just write 1 to 3 bullet points and try to talk about those bullet points for about 15 to 30 seconds. If you know your stuff and you were having a coffee with a friend or, a coffee with many friends, how many friends do we have here today? 52 friends. I can talk about something for a couple of minutes, right? That's what I want you to start to think about when you're going live. Because from that content, we can do so many things. We can bring that video into Canva. We can then transcribe it and add captions. We can also pull out really good snippets of words and make audiograms. We can turn that live into a podcast. You can repurpose it and post it across multiple places, turning short sections into stories and also shorts. So, what you can do with one 5 to 10 minute video, the amount of content you can pull from that, just think about it. How much you could get out of one little video. Now, especially if you're somebody who's selling a service and your face and your personality is what's actually helping you to sell the thing you do. The best way for people to get to know you from any other option of posting out there, don't you think watching you live is the best way for people to get to know, like, and trust you than typed words on a screen? So, if you're partaking in the Live in 5 challenge, here's another little thing I would love you to consider doing. Okay, these are all optional tasks. We've got some must-do tasks, but these are optional. I would love to see you choose one day a week, the same time, and go live every week. Then every week you are teaching people something about what it is you do. You're educating people. It doesn't have to be long. Now, I do a live every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Melbourne time. No matter where I am, I take my laptop. Sometimes I'm in Sydney with Jackie. Sometimes I'm down here in Melbourne at home. It doesn't matter where I am, but at Tuesday at 9, I've got to go live. Now, if you are working for an employer, there's certain times of the day you've got to do certain things, right? So show up, pat yourself on the back at the end of the day and go, I would have hired you today, Sally. Geez, you were good. You did your live, right? And we can now turn that into a podcast and snippets and stories and quotes and audiograms and so many things. Awesome. So who's going to pick a day and a time? Put it in your calendar. Yeah? Show up for you and for your people, because you're going to be able to teach them so much in such a short amount of time. You know what I've also done in my lives over the years? And if you're worried about, I don't want to give away all my secrets. No, come from a place of abundance. When you come from a place of abundance, it doesn't matter. Think about it. Everything out there you can learn by Googling. But if you're worried that people won't buy because you shared that on live, that 5 to 10 or 15-minute live, that is, you cannot teach everything you know in that amount of time, right? You just can't. So don't worry about it, because why people pay, why they cut that check for speed is so that not only do they learn from you because they like you, but also because they want the steps in the right order. They're paying for speed. They're paying for you to give them and help them with the stuff that they need to know. Not everything you know. You put it through your filter and you only teach people what they need to know. And if literally everything I've ever taught is probably online somewhere, do you want to go through the 10,000 hours of videos to find the couple that you've got to put together in the right order? So come from a place of abundance. Don't worry that you will share everything, because it's impossible to share everything in one live. All right? So just choose 1 to 2 things each week. Give yourself a couple of dot points and just hit the button and look at the camera as though it is your best friend. Just having a coffee, right? And just talking. It does get easier at the start. Your brain's running a million miles an hour, but right now I'm just like having coffee with friends. Yeah? Awesome. I can't wait to see all of your home play starting to come up in the group. So before we move on, let's just quickly recap. And before we go dark, we're going on the dark side of OmniSam for all those people who are live, and we're going to do some Q&A and breakout sessions. But before we go, let's just touch base with your home play. So in your home play today, you're going to go and watch lesson 1 in the Canva Made Easy course. If you want to get there, go to canvamadeeasy.com/lessons. Then you will just log in, and once you've logged in, you'll be able to see the program. Now, if you're a VIP, everything should be unlocked for you. All of these replays will go into the library for you as well, so you'll have lifetime access to the program. And those general admissions people, you've got 7 days, so let's do it, right? Now, then your other home play is choose a daily theme for each day of the week, okay? Just a title. And just make sure you're thinking, as you're thinking about the titles, inspirational, educational, and motivational. And we've just got a question coming in regarding the password. If you don't remember your password, click Forgot Password and it will reset and send you a reset password. So you can do it that way. All right. And if you get really, really stuck, reach out to your success coach. They'll be happy to help you as well. All right. So once you've done the home play, I'm just going to head on over now to, let me have a look here. Am I on the right screen? We're going to go to the Facebook group, and hopefully in the GSD group, the home play post has gone up. Let's all hope. All right, so inside the Facebook group, let me just give you a little tip about navigating around inside the group. And I'm on the wrong screen. Let's pull that one into this one over here and change. Nope, that's still not the right screen. Let's try this one. There we go. All right, so once you're in the Facebook group, the best way to navigate it is if you come up to guides, you will see the start here section, right? The pre-training stuff we wanted you to do. And even if you're joining us on day 3 or 4, you can still do this because we're doing prize draws every day and adding people to that prize draw. The success coaches will come in here, but then also you will get your home play will also show up in there. Let's see if it's been activated for you. Now, also, this is something that a lot of people don't know about inside of the Facebook groups. When you first go to a Facebook group, you'll see this section here that says most relevant. That is the default every single time you enter a Facebook group. Just like it is on the normal Facebook wall with all your friends, right? It shows you the posts that they think that you are going to be most interested in. Okay, so once you start commenting on people's posts, they're more likely to show up in your most relevant because the algorithm will say you like this person. But because we're running an event that is running over a certain amount of days and, posts, you really want to see them in chronological order to make sure you don't miss any posts or other people's lives, right? So change this most relevant to new posts. And what it does is now shows you all the posts in a post order. So you can see this one went up 30 minutes ago, right? 41 minutes ago. So you will see that they're all in chronological order. So you will not miss them. Okay. Now, it doesn't look as though Joyce has pushed forward the home play post yet, but there will be a post that comes up for home play every day that you comment under. By commenting under the home play post, Sarah goes through 2 hours before a live and she copies and pastes all of the names into our prize drawer. Okay, so that way you can, get in with a chance to win for the prize draw. So that's how you'll submit your home play. Now, while we're talking about prize draws, before we move on to the Live in 5 prompts, let's do a spinny wheel. All right, so now what we have here is, let me just fix this up over here, is the people who did all of the goals posts, the challenge, and the introduction. So 1 ticket each. So some of you have got 3 tickets in this prize draw. We're going to spin the wheel. And it is, yay, Louise. All right, congratulations, Louise. You have won a Heather Canva collection. It is a collection of different designs in Canva, in all different platform specifics as well. Along with that, a video that will show you how to quickly customize those templates as well. All right, next prize draw we have are the OmniSam fans. Oh, no, that was the OmniSam fans. I'm back the front. This is the OmniSam fans one. So, Louise, you actually get 33 motivational quotes designed in Canva, and again, instructions on how to quickly edit colors and branding so it looks like yours. All right, let's try the first one. Yeah, that looks a bit better. So this is the goals one with the Heather collection. So let's see who we get. Courtney! Yay! Excellent. I love it. I love it. All right, guys. So that's our prize draw. Now let's move on to home play. So the second round of home play is your Live in 5 challenge. So when you go live, to make it super simple, I've given you prompts. So when you go live, I want you to share, why did you click that button and decide to join us in the Canva Made Easy challenge? Then this is your chance to share a little bit about yourself. You never know who might be watching that might think, oh, I need that product, I need that service. But we don't want to get all salesy and pitchy. We just want you to share like where you're from, where do you live, do you have kids and partner or fur babies? We're so fur baby friendly here. We love our fur babies. And also share what it is you do, but why do you do it, right? Why is that business the thing that you've chosen to do? Because if you're working a normal job with an employer, you're doing it usually because you get paid. But when you run your own business, there's a bigger why. So I'd love to hear what that why is. And of course, I'd love for you to share what you like best about day number 1. So you've got those 2 projects to do. We're going to get to know you. We're going to have a lot of fun. And before we go dark, I would like you to raise your hand if you would love to come up and introduce yourself and share with us, what have you liked best about day 1? Who would like to be the first person to come up and share? Come on, don't be shy. Raise those hands. This is also your opportunity to get in front of a bigger group of people, right? You never know who's watching. Come on. And if you don't raise your hands, I just call people. That's how I roll. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Heidi, you're coming up, aren't you? Yes. Heidi Harris, come on up. And you're a VIP. Come on up and tell me, what did you like best about day number 1?
Fact that you had mentioned, you know, giving the inspirational, the motivational, and the educational, and being able to take and cut it down to 7 days with a theme, using that. That's a great prompt because otherwise I'd be sitting here thinking, what the heck am I gonna do?
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
I really like that. I
Wonderful.
really like that.
And Heidi, for all of the viewers out there, because you're all brave enough to come up and share, tell everybody what it is that you actually do.
I am an artist. I am a self-taught artist. I've been doing it now for 14 years, and I do all mediums except oil. I am also a certified Zentangle teacher. And what Zentangle is, it takes shapes, take different shapes, circles, triangles, rectangles, squares, lines, and you put it into a design.
My Zentangle
And
book's inside. I was just looking for it. I love a good Zentangle.
yes, and you put it into a design.
Beautiful.
And so I enjoy doing that, and I teach it. So I enjoy teaching.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on up. Heidi, Kylie, come on up. Share with us, what's your key takeaway from today?
Um, I think the easiness, you've made it sound really easy. So it was really step by step. I loved that. And I love the inspirational, educational, motivational, and understanding the difference. That was awesome.
Fabulous. Thank you so much for coming up and sharing. And while you're here, why don't you share what it is that you do as well?
So I work with beautiful wellness and beauty products and developing businesses and inspiring, enriching people's lives. So lots of fun.
Awesome. I love that. Your beauty product's so fun. Beatrice, I know you couldn't raise your hand, but you threw a hand in the chat. Good on you. Come on up. Why don't you share what it is that you like best? Is she there? I can't. Oh, there she is.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm excited. Look, this is my first time jumping on the live, so it's kind of helped me break the mold, I guess, and get over it because
Welcome.
I've really tried starting my digital marketing back in May,
Mm-hmm.
and that's my one. I just don't know. This is not a face for live. This is a faceless campaign.
Look,
And I know I got to try to break that because I really, really, my whole foundation has to be ethically correct. And I'm geared, I want to right the wrongs that seniors go through.
yes. Look, all of us have different hang-ups about ourselves, right? I, was the fat kid in school and I'm still big, right? And we all have those things. Now, I'm not forcing everybody to go live and show their face, but, embrace your beauty. You're perfectly, perfectly you. Imperfectly perfect me, right? And if you really don't want to, it doesn't mean you can't do voiceovers, right? With graphics and things like that, which you can also do in Canva if you're more confident like that. You see in the lessons, in the training, that's just all voiceover share screen stuff without my face on it. So, a quick hello, welcome, and then share screen, right? That's an option for you as well. All
Oh,
right.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right, one more person. Who's going to come up? I'm going to look for a VIP. Katrina. Come on up, Katrina. She's looking for the button. I see you looking. You'll find it. There it is.
There we go.
What did you like best?
The fact that you're giving ideas on like the commenting on the 3-day people a day and to help keep their content up and going.
Beautiful.
The weekly thing of coming up with things by that, which I have done. And just everything that you've talked about has been very informative, and I appreciate that.
Awesome. I love it. Thank you so much. And while you're here, why don't you share with everyone what it is that you do?
I am a self-employed business. We do auto repair and auto sales in Salem, Indiana.
Nice.
We have one daughter. She's 20 and happily married. And yes, we have animals. Did have horses, but we got out of that. So now we have 2 cats and a dog.
Love it. We are very fur baby friendly here, and especially because of Sarah. Why don't you come up, Sarah? Because Sarah, not only does she work on Team OmniSam, she's also a dog trainer, and she trains puppy dogs, which, you know, who doesn't love going to Sarah's trainings that she runs live on social? Sarah, come on up. I know you've got to announce, you know, one of the interactive people in the chat for us today.
I thought you forgot.
No, I didn't, and I saw your hand.
That's why I had my hand up.
No, that's why, and I love that you did that, because I saw it, then I thought, oh, I'll get through the Q&A or the what did you like best section, and then I'll bring up you. But do that every day, because honestly that helps too, because, you know, sometimes we forget, guys, to do this actual prize draw, even though we've been doing this for a long time. Sarah, who is it? Who's our winner today for the live?
It's Miss Kylie, and I'm not going to try her last name because I don't want to butcher it.
Awesome. All right,
Congratulations.
so our live attendee, you get where is it? Oh, yes, attended live 15 lead magnet ideas that you can create in less than 30 minutes. All right, so that's it, guys. That's the end of our live. Now, for everybody else here, please stay around, because we are about to go dark, and we're going to do some breakout sessions so you can find your accountability buddy and help each other come up with your daily topics. Then we're going to come back here and do some laser coaching. So get your questions ready, because myself and my team will be here to support you and answer any questions that you have. We've all locked out time to spend the next 30 to 60 minutes in the live attendees. We call it going dark, going on the dark side of the OmniSam. All right, loves, have a fabulous day. Never let anyone dull your sparkle. Make sure you get at least one income producing activity done each and every day. And this replay will go onto the replay hub if you want to catch it. And VIPs, it'll go into your course, because you'll have lifetime access. If you want to upgrade to VIPs, just go to canvamadeeasy.com/VIP and message your success coach, because they've got a $100 discount code for you. All right, guys, have a fabulous day. Never let anyone dull your sparkle, which I've already said. And I will see you all tomorrow on the live.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long.